You're done. So this meeting is being recorded by none other than our ace videographer, Mr. John Golda. I'd like to call this meeting to order with a roll call. Mr. Brown?
Here.
Ms. Jovan, yes?
Here.
Mr. Smith? And Mr. Gomes?
Here.
Fine. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes of January 21st. Whatever that is.
We'll make a motion to approve the minutes as printed before us.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Bills submitted by January 20, 2026, and communications.
Could I ask what Fire Pro is?
Sure.
Just something new I haven't seen.
Yep, Fire Pro is the alarm company, they do the fire inspections.
Okay.
We had an incident at the 689 and they had to fix it.
That was the only one jumping at me. I'll make a motion to approve the warrant and pay the bills.
Second.
Motion been made by Mrs. Smith.
Yep.
Got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Director's report?
All right, so we really been working hard in the office on our recertification. We're going through recertifications now. We're doing everybody's rent, and that the new rents will be due April 1st. So this year's been tough trying to get everybody's information together, but Jeannie and Nancy are working on getting everybody's.
Does that change much with you?
It depends. If some people have like a year that they have a lot of medical payments, it could go down anywhere from $1 to $200
Oh, yeah.
a month. Yep, and then the year after, it'll go up again. But it helps them recoup some of the money they're paying with medical.
That's good.
This year, it probably will go up a bit because some of the people that collected pensions and Social Security, they had that new thing where you get more Social Security, and it was a new law that came in. So the people that did get more came to the office, we did recertify them.
So the rents fluctuate every year based on the income,
Based on the income, yep, and based on how many medical bills somebody would have.
income and expenses.
Exactly, if somebody has, if somebody gets, the biggest one is hearing aids, because they're so expensive, their rent could go down anywhere from $100 to $200 a month, but that saves them and it recoups on everything they paid for their medical.
That's good.
Yep. So we also have, right now we have one vacancy, correct? Did we rent 10? Yep, so we have one vacancy, and Eric's been working on that also with Doug. Doug's actually over there now working, so Doug's been still put in part-time, which is great because we have the capital money, so anything that Doug does for us work doesn't come out of our budget, we can pay him capital money for turnovers, so that's been really good. And as far as 689, things have been quiet over there. Have you had any work orders or anything for 689, the 689? I haven't heard much from them.
Carpentry?
Yeah.
Just like little stuff. Originally it was the clogged sink, which
Okay.
we fixed that. And light bulbs, I had to grab light bulbs for it.
Okay. So besides that, they've been very quiet over there too. So that's what I have for the manager's report.
Well, even though we rent that out as a net, we gotta change the light bulbs.
Yeah, we're responsible for most of the maintenance, but there are some times when if something's broken and it's broken by them, they do pay for it. They're pretty good about that. And sometimes if we replace too many refrigerators, we let them know, like, you know, we've done this twice this year, you know, and they have no problem like buying certain things for us, so.
She does change the light bulbs. She just didn't know where to get them and she ran out of light bulbs.
Oh, okay,
So I ordered half a dozen and because it's for the closets.
okay,
So she's like, I have these 3 light bulbs, they don't work.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. So she put it in, I just got it for her.
perfect. So that's it, that's what I have for the manager's report.
Question. Could I have a motion to accept the director's report?
Motion to accept?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. New business?
Yes, actually, it's very slow this time of year. So the first thing that comes every January, it is our renewal for Fenton Newald. The prices went up just a little bit, not too much. So I just asked the board to vote that we, there's only like 4 or 5 that, in the state, but they've been with us for a long time and they're very easy to work with.
Yeah, that woman is a nice
Yeah,
girl.
she's great, and Swansea has them also, and now Somerset just hired them, so it's nice because we have the same accountant, so if any of our employees go to somewhere else, like they keep track of
Yeah.
everything in the management fee and where it goes, so I'm really happy with them, so I just asked the board to vote for them for another year.
And that's $931 per month?
It's $931, and then I believe it's $3,000 for the mod. They have to do a mod report every quarter on all the capital that goes out, which I have to honestly say, I think their mod price is really reasonable. I just got the one in from Somerset, and it was huge, so I think they're, what's that?
It says the 2,000 is reimbursed.
Yes, so anything we get for that capital, the capital program does pay us back on that.
I know she does, I say she because the one who's coming.
Yeah, it's Kim. Yeah.
In the past, goes over our budget, goes over everything.
Yeah.
But that's like once a year, what do you
No,
get?
she comes in once a month.
Oh, she does?
She comes here, I meet her here
She only
once.
sits with us once a year?
Yes.
She comes and sits with you once a month?
Once a month, she comes into the office, she grabs, like right now, she'll come in, February, she'll grab all January stuff. She goes through all the checks, all the rents,
Okay.
puts it, all the capital money, make sure that what I'm taking in, I'm asking for back, because every time I write a check, I actually have to go into the program, enter it, I have to get it back. So she'll tell me like, if I miss something, or, they miss something, she goes through every single check, make sure everything's in their right category, so in those budget line items, if anything goes over, then we can go and do a budget revision. So yeah, she comes in the office, one full day every month.
Okay. And I'm sure this is required by the state anyways, it's not like we cannot do this.
Yes, no, we could do it ourselves, but
Yeah.
that would be like just way much,
No, you need another person to
Yeah.
look over the other person.
Yes, yep, so,
Understood.
yeah.
Okay. Motion to approve the contract as well.
Second.
All in favor? Motion passed.
All right, and finally, last but not least, this is really exciting. We have a vote to hire the lowest bidder for project number 003075, which is the balcony railing screen replacement. And this is one of the HILAP grants, so this was because we had that company come in and insulate. We went, and then we also, I think, got some CPA money from the town. We were able to HILAP that, and I think we ended up with almost $365,000, actually even more, of free money. So this particular project was the free money that we were able to get because of grants that came in. And I think it's in here. Get the letter. Yep. So the bid came in, the bidding company was Full Scope Contracting, which actually right now I'm working with them on a project in Swansea. They're doing our 689. They gutted a bathroom and they're rebuilding it. And even though they did give a reference, I will tell you that they're very easy to work with. Always getting back to me, always in communication with me about certain things. When I saw that they got it, I was actually kind of happy because they do a really good job with their work.
And this bid is for $108,000?
Yes, yep. They came in, they were the lowest bidder.
That's every balcony, correct?
That's every back balcony, top, bottoms, new doors.
That's $108,000.
Mhm.
$1,800.
Where's that balcony over there?
All the rears of the buildings, they're doing all new railing systems and all new screens. So everybody's gonna have a new railing, a new screen, and the bottoms are gonna have the railings, the screens, and the doors, so people can exit out.
I only see the bid, not all the specs. Is this an aluminum system? or-
Yes, it's just like the ones they put in the back of the handicap building.
Yeah.
They took those railings and they used that as a base bid for it. If you want, I can print you up the specs.
No, I looked at them, and when Mike was here, if
Yeah.
Mike was still here, I would ask him, is we gonna use the same railings that we started
Yes.
with? But
It's the same
I
exact
didn't-
railing system.
I didn't
No,
know
I
if
think
you
they're
were
actually-
in on that, or you knew anything about it yet, so I just,
I will stay on that.
Okay.
And they're actually gonna try if there's any money left over in there to paint all the floors too.
Okay.
So,
All right. Motion to approve the railings is good.
Second,
Is it?
second,
That's it?
that's it.
Just a vote on that. Just- You got a motion to
Can I
second.
have a motion?
You got a motion to second.
All in favor?
Yeah, I think we need a roll call for that one.
Would you?
Yeah, for that vote.
Okay.
Might as well take one just in case.
aye.
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 Motion passed.
Unanimous.
Good hands. Any old business?
Just the electrical project, it's still just a pain, they're working through it. Apparently, every housing authority, Millis has bigger problems than we do. Fall River Housing Authority is going through the same thing because they're also a master meter, so they have to bring in all electric. And they're having some issues with theirs because they're like on a stream, and so they're spending money. So what we're going through is what everybody else is going through because it's the first time the state has ever dealt with this problem. But we've been keeping up with the engineer, the contractor, and Mike did come in on the last meeting. I did pay him for it, and he said if there's anything else, he will come in to see it through because he really knows about the whole project and what's going on. So he was generous enough to come to the last meeting and voice his opinion, and you know,
That's
we
good.
got things where everybody was happy with it. So, I mean, it's not what we really want, but we have no choice to do it. So
Good. That's it?
that's all I have for old business.
Okay, does have a maintenance report?
Everything's been going pretty smoothly, a lot of snow removal this year. Mike had things pretty under control by the time I took over, so it's been a bunch of little things. You know, touch up a paint, someone put a hole in the wall, fix a little bathroom heater, stuff like that, a faucet. So everything's been pretty.
You have to keep those people happy, you know.
Oh yeah. I try to show up within the half hour of getting the text or the report or anything. I try to stay on
I
top
think
of
he's been
things.
doing a great job, and I just still ask for the tenants here
Yeah.
to give them a break because they're very hard on everybody, and
They're being hard on snow removal. What they don't understand is Mike didn't deal with this much snow in the past 10 years.
well, not only that,
There's no place to put it.
put it.
It's like, it used to be a couple inches and it would melt a couple of days. For the past
Yeah.
10 years, it's been pretty easy. You got piles that are gonna stay and stay and stay, and there's nothing you can do. And we're all dealing with it. It's not just the tenants here. I got piles in my yard, and everybody else does too, so.
And I mean,
You're doing fine.
Thank you.
it's his only first year here, and people have to understand that. People have to understand that we here in the Acushnet Housing Authority go above and beyond for snow removal. If you come to my other housing authorities, it doesn't look as clean, as clear as it does here. They're not, the tenants are responsible for their own parking spaces. They don't do anything like we do here. Technically, our tenants are responsible for their parking spaces, but as soon as they leave, we go and clean everything up for them. So they have it really good here, and I just stress the people that live here to give Eric a chance. I mean, we
It's
all
a lot of
started
snow.
somewhere.
It's a lot of snow.
It's not only a lot of snow, he's also had 2 vacancies. So it's not just, he's just removing snow, he's doing vacancies and continuing to do turnovers in between. And for somebody that just started a month ago, I myself think he's doing a good job. So,
Right, I hear it.
Just, can I have a motion to accept the maintenance report?
Motion to accept?
That's, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You have some nice people to work with.
I do. I really enjoy it here.
Does,
We have a motion.
any
and a
other
second.
business before the board?
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Got a motion to adjourn?
all right.
Motion to adjourn.
All right,
Second, got it.
That's what's right.
thank you.
It's really adjourned, twice.
All
Okay, very good.
right, we're done.